Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for August 18th, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. First, the United States has announced it will be downsizing its upcoming military drills with South Korea, citing concerns over escalating tensions with North Korea. This move aims to ease tensions, but may also be perceived as a sign of weakness by Pyongyang. Next, the situation in the Middle East continues to unfold, with the U.S. at a critical juncture in its policy towards the region. Experts are calling for a shift away from military intervention and towards diplomacy and collective defense, prioritizing intelligence sharing, missile defense systems, and preserving freedom of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. Lastly, China is bidding farewell to two influential leaders from its past, Jiang Zemin and Zhu Rongji, who had a profound impact on the country's economic and social landscape. Their legacy serves as a reminder of a time when hard work was met with tangible improvements in living standards and a sense of hope for the future. These stories highlight the complex geopolitical landscape we are navigating today, from the Korean Peninsula to the Middle East and China. As we move forward, it's clear that diplomacy, cooperation, and a commitment to international norms will be crucial in shaping the future of these regions. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, the situation in the Strait of Hormuz continues to escalate, with both the United States and Iran standing firm on their positions. The dispute over the vital waterway has been ongoing since February, triggered by U.S.-Israeli attacks on Iran, which led to a regional war. Despite efforts to negotiate a truce, sporadic clashes persist, especially around the Strait of Hormuz. Iran maintains control of the strait, requiring vessels to seek permission and pay transit fees, a move opposed by Washington and several regional countries. The U.S. insists the strait is open and operating, with all water mines removed or detonated. However, Iranian officials warn they are ready to inflict a more crushing defeat on their enemies if diplomacy fails. This standoff has profound implications for global energy markets and the potential for further conflict in the region. In another part of the Middle East, tensions have significantly escalated between Israel and Syria, with Israeli airstrikes targeting the Abu al-Duhur airbase in northwestern Syria. The strikes resulted in material damage, but no casualties, according to Syrian state-run media. This development comes amidst heightened security tensions between Israel and Turkey, with both countries exchanging sharp rhetoric over Syria. The international community is closely watching the situation, given the United Nations' previous condemnation of Israeli incursions into Syrian territory as violations of Syria's sovereignty. Lastly, a long-standing dispute between Russia and Japan has flared up again, this time over the Coral Islands in the Pacific, known as the Northern Territories in Japan. The islands have been a point of contention since the end of World War II. Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent visit to one of the islands sparked outrage from Japanese officials, who claim the islands are rightfully theirs. Russia's foreign ministry has summoned the Japanese ambassador to protest Tokyo's criticism of Putin's trip, calling it absolutely unacceptable and unlawful. Decades of diplomatic efforts have failed to produce a formal peace treaty between Russia and Japan, with this dispute being a significant barrier. As we navigate these complex geopolitical situations, it's crucial for all parties involved to exercise restraint and work towards peaceful resolutions. The implications of these conflicts are far-reaching, affecting not just the regions directly involved, but also global stability and economies. At the AIDailyPress, we will continue to monitor these situations closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, Klarna's trimmed guidance has raised concerns about the potential impact of economic uncertainty on consumer spending habits. The buy now, pay later sector is facing scrutiny, and Klarna's ability to navigate these challenges will be closely watched by investors. In Canada, CIX Trading is poised to modernize the equity market landscape with its innovative features, including extended market hours and native fractional share support. This development has the potential to close the innovation gap between Canadian and U.S. equity trading markets, providing traders with the tools they need to compete on a global scale. Lastly, SpaceX's burgeoning AI business has come under intense scrutiny from investors and analysts alike. Despite impressive year-over-year growth, concerns over concentration risk and valuation have sparked a heated debate about the company's future prospects. With its stock facing a potential $100 target, investors will be watching closely to see if SpaceX can deliver on its promises. As we navigate these changing landscapes, it's essential to stay informed and adapt to the new developments. Remember, in the words of a seasoned investor, the puck is about to drop and it's time to face off against the competition. Stay ahead of the curve, and we'll be keeping a close eye on these stories as they unfold. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Tonight, we'll be exploring 3 groundbreaking discoveries that have shed new light on our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Firstly, scientists have made a remarkable discovery about the Milky Way's earliest known galactic merger, which occurred approximately 2 billion years after the Big Bang. This ancient event has significant implications for our understanding of the Milky Way's growth and evolution, as well as the formation of our solar system and Earth. The research team used the orbiting Hubble and Gaia telescopes to study stellar clusters and gauge their age, chemical composition, and trajectory, ultimately uncovering the unambiguous discovery of the first merger event experienced by our galaxy in its infancy. In another breakthrough, a new study has sounded a warning bell for space agencies and astronauts alike, revealing the potentially deadly risks of radiation exposure during long-term space travel. Galactic cosmic rays can tear through spacecraft and cause irreversible damage to the cardiovascular system, leading to widespread clotting and potentially fatal consequences. With space agencies like NASA pushing forward with plans for lunar colonies and Mars missions, the findings have significant implications for the safety of astronauts and the need for advanced radiation protection technology. As we gaze up at the night sky, mesmerized by the celestial ballet of stars and planets, we're reminded of the profound challenges that lie ahead for space exploration. The journey to the stars is fraught with hidden dangers, waiting to be uncovered by human curiosity and ingenuity. However, it's also a reminder of the profound beauty and wonder that awaits us among the stars. The cosmos beckons us to explore, to discover, and to push the boundaries of human knowledge, and as we venture forth into the unknown, we do so with a sense of awe, curiosity, and responsibility. These discoveries serve as a timely reminder of the importance of prioritizing astronaut safety and investing in cutting-edge technology to mitigate the risks of space exploration. As we continue to push the boundaries of space travel, we must confront the reality of radiation risks and acknowledge the profound responsibility that comes with exploring the cosmos. The quest for a safer, more sustainable presence in space has never been more pressing, and it's up to us to rise to the challenge and unlock the secrets of the universe. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First up, college football is getting pricey, with some programs spending upwards of $50 million on their rosters. That's right, folks. The big bucks are being thrown around, and it's raising questions about competitive balance and the future of the sport. Next, we're talking basketball, where the Indiana Fever is on a hot streak, thanks in large part to Caitlin Clark's impressive performances. And in a nod to history, Diana Taurasi's iconic number has been retired by the Mercury, cementing her legacy in the WNBA. Last but not least, we've got baseball on our minds, where the Boston Red Sox have made strikeout history, and all eyes are on Brayan Bello's potential return to the rotation. The White Sox are looking strong, with 3 hitters boasting over 20 home runs this season, while the Diamondbacks are pinning their hopes on veteran Merrill Kelly. That's your sports update for tonight, folks. Tune in tomorrow for more analysis and discussion on these and other stories from the world of sports. And remember, as always, the passion and dedication of the fans remain constant in this ever-changing landscape of professional sports. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. First, in Las Vegas, a mysterious case has unfolded with a family's desperate search for their missing loved one. The disappearance is complicated by a series of cryptic texts, raising concerns about potential kidnapping or cybercrime. As the investigation continues, the community is urged to remain vigilant and offer support during this challenging time. Next, we turn our attention to Ukraine, where the people are showing remarkable resilience in the face of Russian missile attacks. Despite the devastating impact on communities and infrastructure, the Ukrainian spirit remains unbroken. Locals find comfort in everyday routines and traditional practices, demonstrating the power of community and the human capacity for hope and perseverance. Lastly, a tragic helicopter crash on the Greek island of Sifnos has claimed 3 lives, including a newlywed couple on their honeymoon. The incident serves as a poignant reminder of life's uncertainties and the importance of cherishing every moment with loved ones. As the investigation into the cause of the crash continues, our thoughts are with the families and friends of those who lost their lives. These stories remind us of the complexities and challenges of our world, but also of the strength and resilience that define us as human beings. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the latest news and entertainment? We've got a lot to cover tonight, folks. First off, the Video Music Awards nominees have been announced, and it's a diverse list of talented artists. Zara Larsson and Pink Panthers are among the top contenders, with multiple nominations each. The ceremony is going to be an exciting night of performances, presentations, and surprises. We're also talking about fashion, specifically how Birkenstocks have become the ultimate comfort sandals. I mean, who would not want to wear what Julia Roberts wears? She was recently spotted in New York City wearing a pair of silver Gizeh Birko floor sandals that are both stylish and ridiculously comfortable. And the best part, you can get her exact pair on sale at Nordstrom Rack. But on a more somber note, we're mourning the loss of actress Hayden Panettiere, who passed away at the age of 36. As fans and colleagues pay tribute to her life and career, we're taking a closer look at her struggles with health issues and personal relationships. Her legacy will live on through her memorable roles in TV shows like Heroes and Nashville, as well as films like Remember the Titans. Tune in tomorrow for more updates and insights from the world of entertainment. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Nature.
Thank you, Joan. First, we delve into the innovative approach being taken to save the queen conch population in the Caribbean, where mobile hatcheries are not only increasing the numbers of this iconic species, but also engaging local communities in the conservation effort. Next, we travel to Indonesia, where the Hawalu community has successfully merged their cultural heritage with conservation efforts, protecting the endangered salmon-crested cockatoo. By replacing wild-hunted feathers with those naturally shed by the birds, the community has reduced the pressure on the wild cockatoo population, showcasing the importance of embracing biocultural diversity and community-led conservation initiatives. Finally, we examine the intricate world of bear conservation, where a recent study has revealed that well-intentioned actions can have unexpected consequences. The research highlights the need for a more nuanced approach to bear conservation, prioritizing hands-off rehabilitation methods that promote self-sufficiency in orphaned bears. As we navigate the delicate balance between conservation and welfare, it's essential that our efforts are informed by science and a deep understanding of the complex needs of these incredible animals. These stories not only underscore the challenges faced by conservationists, but also offer beacons of hope for the long-term sustainability of our planet's precious ecosystems. Join us as we explore the intricacies of these remarkable stories and inspire environmental stewardship, balancing entertainment with education. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Ateticher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.